The Genius Club with Prairie Pine. Chapter 17. Gambler. "I'm your friend," Alex said. "I don't remember having a friend like you," Cece replied calmly. Thud. Alex kicked the body on the ground over, and blood flowed out from under the Rhine cat mask, drip, drip, onto the floor. He stepped aside to let Cece see clearly. "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," he said. Cece said nothing, her gaze fixed on the Rhine cat mask on the body, clearly understanding everything. "You lied to Big Face Cat, telling him there was a fortune in gold bars in the warehouse." Alex walked around to the other side of the body and looked at Cece. Once inside the warehouse, everything would have been exposed, and a fight between you two would have been inevitable. No one could have predicted who would live or die. "I just solved such a big trouble for you. Can't I be considered your friend?" Cece held a gun in her hand, not relaxing for a moment. "Why should I trust you?" Alex smiled faintly, slowly raised his gun, reversed it so the muzzle pointed downward, and then whoosh, he threw it far to the other end of the warehouse. "Is this sincerity enough? Now it's your turn to show yours. We have the same goal. To open Alex's safe. Later, you can take whatever's inside. I just need to know what's there. You'd better make a decision quickly. The main circuit will be restored soon, and when the alarm goes off, there will be no more chances," he urged. Cece hesitated for a moment, then also raised her gun and threw it far away. It arced beautifully through the air. Thud. The pistol hit a distant safe with a dull sound and rolled to the ground. Click. A gun muzzle pressed against the back of Cece's head as Big Face Cat slowly stepped out from behind the cabinet. "Liar." Cece glared fiercely at Alex through her Ultraman mask, her eyes filled with disappointment. "You're the damn liar." Big Face Cat shouted curses. "If my brother hadn't seen through your trick, I would have died here today." He gripped the gun handle tightly, gritting his teeth. "If my brother hadn't stopped me, I would have shot you dead a long time ago." Alex waved his hand to signal Big Face Cat to calm down, then looked at Cece seriously. "Let me re-explain the current situation. First, I have no intention of hurting you, let alone killing you. I just want to ask you one question and get an answer. Once I get the answer, the two of us will leave here. You can go wherever you want, mess with the safe, do whatever you like. We won't interfere with each other. And I promise you, I will help Big Face Cat get the money he needs, and the grudge between you two will be settled here. We all came for profit, so let's go our separate ways and not make things difficult for each other," he said. Alex's offer was sincere enough. In this advantageous situation, he promised not to hurt Cece, and even to clean up her mess, by resolving the grudge with Big Face Cat. He couldn't have been more reasonable. In exchange, all he wanted was a simple answer, something trivial. A deep breath and looked at Cece sincerely. "Do you know me?" "No," Cece shook her head. "Or have you seen me before or heard anything about me?" "No." Cece shook her head again. Alex scratched the side of his temple. "Then let me put it another way. After seeing me and hearing my voice, have you remembered anything? Anyone? Any experience? I mean, do you have a feeling that makes you treat me differently from others? For example, you could kill Big Face Cat next to you without hesitation, but you wouldn't kill me." Even the furious Big Face Cat couldn't help laughing. He had received professional training and would never laugh in such a tense situation unless he really couldn't hold back. This was just like a romantic TV drama. So cheesy. However, Contrary to the two's expectations, Cece had no reaction at all after hearing Alex's words. She didn't shake her head neatly like before, didn't laugh mockingly like Big Face Cat, and didn't even change her expression a little bit. No, not at all. At this moment, Cece was like a silent piece of wood, her cold eyes behind the mask, staring silently at Alex without saying a word. Bingo. ... Alex narrowed his eyes. He knew. This time, he had finally asked the right question. This Cece must have been reminded of someone by seeing him, which was why she had saved him in the previous 2 dreams, and never killed him, no matter how much he messed around. The answer was on the tip of her tongue. Speak up. Big Face Cat roared furiously. However, there was a long silence. Cece still didn't speak, her red lips tightly closed. You damn! Big Face Cat gritted his teeth, his patience stretched to the limit. Alex sighed and looked at Cece with a frown. Is this answer more important than your life? None. Cece sneered, laughing dismissively. That depends on whether you have the ability to take my life. Damn it! You look down on me, Big Face Cat. I'll blow your head off. Big Face Cat couldn't hold back anymore. He jumped up suddenly, gripped the gun tightly with his right hand, and pressed the muzzle firmly against Cece's temple. Cece slowly raised her hands in surrender, placing them behind her head. Big Face Cat, she said softly. Gah! Big Face Cat was so angry he could barely contain himself. Although there's no money in this bank warehouse, I didn't lie to you. There's something you need more in that safe over there. What are you saying? Big Face Cat's pupils shrank suddenly, panicking. Something I need more? Cece smiled faintly, looking at Big Face Cat with interest. Think carefully. If there wasn't something you wanted in the safe, why would I cooperate with you? Opening that safe is for me and also for you. In an instant, Big Face Cat had an epiphany. Invitation, he exclaimed in shock. Are you saying there's an invitation to the Genius Club in that safe? Cece smiled without saying a word. Don't believe her, Brother Face. Seeing Big Face Cat lose control of his emotions and his mind go blank, Alex quickly shouted. She's still lying to you. She has no idea what's in the safe. She doesn't know herself. Dare you bet? Cece stared intently at Big Face Cat. This is your only chance. Big Face Cat's face turned all colors of the rainbow, and sweat poured down his head. He looked left at Cece, right at Alex, then at the safe, completely unsure of who to trust. Boom! A deafening gunshot rang out. Big Face Cat's head exploded like a watermelon, and his body fell straight to the ground. Alex couldn't help but lean back. He saw Cece's long hair spread out, fluttering in the air. The red ribbon that had tied her hair just now slowly fell to the ground. She had an extra gun in her hand. She had actually hidden a gun in her coiled hair. Thud, thud. Big Face Cat's body hit the ground heavily. Cece raised the gun in her hand and walked step by step towards Alex. Guess if we'll kill you?